Good morning. It's Monday 29th of April and there wasn't a frost last night, so these have been hardening off overnight, and I think I'm going to risk putting them in. They don't forecast frost for the rest of this week anyway, and then we're into May, so I think we'll be clear now. So first of all, I'm going to cut the strings to length first for supporting these little babies. Fill up the root trainers with compost. I'm going to replenish some compost that's in some tubs and mix it up with farmyard manure and get these little tomato plants planted out. Great, that's one job done. All the tomatoes are in. Right, I've got one tub of spent compost to replenish for future use, so I'll get that put into a bag. one butternut squash, 2 courgette, and another squash. Runner beans are in. I've been rushing to do everything because they said it was going to rain at 1 o'clock, and it didn't, so I didn't do any filming. And there's some of the pea beans. Right, I've got spares of runner beans and pea beans, should I lose any. The climbing beans and the dwarf French beans aren't ready to go out yet. And I repotted up some squash. Good morning, it's Thursday the 2nd of May. I'm a bit croaky because I think I've been overdoing it for the last 5 days. Last weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we were busy with music and singing. And then yesterday morning I was up at 3 a.m. To get to the top of May Hill in Gloucestershire for sunrise, to dance with the Forest of Dean Morris side. At sunrise, and then the team again danced last night at one of the local pubs in the area. So I'm a bit tired and croaky, but today I've got to get everything ready for going away, so I'm just going to make sure everything is going to be catered for while we're away for the weekend. So here's to getting on with things. That's everything in containers, with capillary matting and a reservoir of water underneath, so that should all be fine in there. Chickens are fed and watered wherever they are. Elf knows where they are. There they are. Chickens are fed and watered. Excuse the noise, they're cutting the grass on the verges. And this is what we're taking away with us on holiday to keep an eye on. And we're going to an event, so I may give these coriander plants away as a raffle prize. On the week, these are the plants I've taken away with us on the weekend. We've been here, this is the 3rd day. We arrived on Thursday, and this is the first day we've had really good weather to get out for a walk. Just look at that view. That's Aberdare down there, and we're just camped in the valley. This is just wonderful, this is perfect. What's that coming over the hill? Is that a monster? Is that a monster? I love windmills. This is our lunch stop. Good morning. It's Bank Holiday Monday, the 6th of May. We got back yesterday from our trip over to Aberdare, and I'm just going around checking on everything to make sure everything has survived us being away for 3 whole days, and it has. There's been a little bit of slug damage in the garden, but that's only to be expected. Excitement though, excitement. And whether you can see, my carrots have sprouted, so these are going out today. I'll put them outside to harden off first. Right, so these are the plants I took away with us. I don't think there's going to be any more germination on the squash there. We do have a couple germinated, that'll be enough. I've got to do some pricking out today, and there's the carrots that have germinated. I've got to decide what to do with my surplus beans. There's those there, and I've got bit of slug damage there. Oh well. And I think some of these can go out today, and I might put extra seed in with them so as they can germinate outside. Yeah. Okay, and I think I'll take some of this over to the allotment and get that planted out. The runner beans, there's a bit of slug damage there on that first one. Oh, it could be sparrow damage. Naughty little things. And maybe I can get my some French beans out here. Well, I'm going to give you a bit of a mini tour around the garden to show you what I've been doing today. Really pleased with what I've done. And well, let's take you around, show you what's going on. Right, I pricked out my brassicas and they're in there. I've got to mend that hole. That's to protect them from butterflies. The basil's pricked out there, sweet basil and lemon basil. I've repotted the squash and courgette. I've been planting loads out. That's all I've got left now, which will probably go over to the allotment. So happy with those carrots. I'm quite surprised they've germinated actually. Anyway, let's continue. Everything survived in the greenhouse while we were away. That's replacement asparagus. I'm going to go over the allotment later and see if I need to take some of that over. Right, I replaced a couple of the runner beans at the back that looked a bit moth-eaten, sparrow-eaten, or slug-eaten, whichever. I've put in dwarf French beans there, and then a row of celeriac and a row of kohlrabi. In this tub we've got Webb's Wonderful, one Lola Rosso, and then I've just put in some seed of like baby mixed leaved lettuce. That's in there. And over here, more Webb's Wonderful, Lola Rosso, and at the back I've put direct sown some peas, and I put in some little clumps of dill and coriander. Right, we're now in the front garden. I put the rest of the pea beans in there, even doubled them up where there was only single ones. I think the sparrows have had a little go at my mange too. Never mind. Right, in here I've put, these are the climbing French beans, because they didn't look very brilliant. I've direct sown some seed both sides of the row. I've put about 3 seeds in each stake. What have I done over here? I've just put some nasturtiums at the back of the herb bed, direct sown again, and there was some spaces here where things had been eaten, so I popped in some bulb fennel. Potatoes are coming up nicely. I must get some more straw around them, hay rather. I must get some more hay around them. Oh, this is another bit of excitement here. I direct sowed some, I can't remember now whether I direct sowed some peas or mange too. Well, we'll find out eventually, but anyway, they're in there. Well, that's it, I think. Yeah. I'm just letting these marigolds do their own thing in this tub here. Good morning. It's now Tuesday, the 7th of May. It's lunchtime, so I've brought my cup of coffee over with me. There's been a bit of damage while we were away for the weekend. I've lost one of my, I think it's one of the butternut squash I've lost, and a few other bits and pieces to slugs by the looks of it. So I'm going to plant out what I've got left over from the garden at home, just out here, and then I can start putting more seeds in to fill up spaces where where things get lost again. So I'll take you around in a minute and show you what damage has been done. I'm just going to enjoy my cup of coffee for 5 minutes before I start. There's been a bit of damage done to my sweet corn. The fact that there's not much damage done in there, I think, is probably down to the birds getting that one here. There was one asparagus here it's been eaten. That's a shame. But I've got these from home that I'm going to replace the ones that I've lost. That's the asparagus replaced. Next job is I'm going to put these carrots in a row along here without disturbing them, hopefully. This hori knife is just perfect for making holes to pop the carrots into undisturbed. There's all the carrots in their toilet roll pots, and I'm not going to count them before they're grown. If they're still here tomorrow, I'll put some more seed in like this and give that another go. Oh, fingers crossed I can get some carrots this year. Right, in this bed I've got a few spaces where I've lost things to slugs, so I'm going to interplant with bulb fennel and kohlrabi just to fill that up. Right, I've now interplanted where there were gaps, bulb fennel and kohlrabi, and it looks like I'm going to have to put in some more beetroot seed at home because the slugs have had this lot too. The only thing I'm going to do this afternoon now is put in a bean wigwam here on this new area. I've got some leftover plants from home, and I've brought over some seeds, so I'll put some seed at the base of each cane, and then it's got one of two chances: it'll either grow or get eaten. There's some beans in, plus some seed. Just got to water that in, and then we've got some coriander and herb fennel. This will probably be sacrificial, so I'm expecting the slugs to have this lot. Maybe they'll eat the herbs rather than my beans. Nice lot of flowers on my peas and broad beans. That's all I'm doing over here for this afternoon. I've got to go home and walk dogs, cook the dinner, but I'll probably come back over here later and pick up a few slugs and do some edging. So warm and mild now, it's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, things are coming along, the garden's looking better. It's still Tuesday? Yeah, it's still Tuesday. I've been home, I've walked the dogs, cooked the dinner, washed up, and I'm just going to do some edging to make use of the warm weather, and that'll be me done for today, and hope to see you all next week. Bye. there's definitely less and less slugs and snails every time I pick a load up. These are going for a ride in the morning. Bye.